hall of the Galactic Council was built to impress visitors. Its ceiling curved like a wide sky, filled with slow-moving lights that copied distant stars. The floor was smooth and dark, reflecting the figures that gathered there. Delegates from many worlds sat in wide arcs, each species given space shaped for its body and comfort. Some had long limbs and low seats. Others floated in soft fields of light. A few stood upright like humans, though taller or thinner, with skin of gray or blue or pale green. Humans had been invited to this place only 3 times before. Each visit had been careful and quiet. This time was different. The council had sent a formal call marked urgent and final. The message was clear. Today the council would offer humanity a full alliance. Claire Mason walked across the smooth floor with steady steps. She wore a simple dark uniform with no bright signs or metal marks. Her hair was tied back. Her face was calm, but her eyes moved often, taking in the room. She was not alone. 2 aides followed a few steps behind, but the council rules allowed only one voice to speak for a world. Claire was that voice. Many council members watched her closely. Some leaned forward with interest. Others stayed still, hiding their thoughts. They had studied humans for years. They knew humans were fast learners and strong builders. They also believed humans were divided, tired from old wars and eager to belong. Alex Carter sat in a quiet room far from the council hall, watching the meeting through a secure link. He was not a diplomat. He was a defense analyst trained to see patterns and hidden risks. Screens around him showed data streams, old treaties, and translated council laws. As Claire walked forward, Alex felt a familiar tension in his chest. He had read the Alliance draft many times. On the surface, it promised safety, shared trade, and joint defense. The words sounded fair. But the deeper clauses told a different story. Command limits, movement approvals, shared fleets that were not truly shared. Alex tapped his screen and highlighted a line that kept bothering him. Under Council emergency law, all Allied fleets could be placed under central control. Temporary, the Council called it. Necessary, they said. Alex knew how long temporary could last. Back in the hall, the Council speaker rose. The speaker was a tall being with smooth silver skin and dark eyes that did not blink. Its voice was clear and even, shaped by translators so all could understand. Representative of Earth, the speaker said, humanity stands at an important moment. You have grown quickly, faster than expected. The Council recognizes this. We offer guidance, unity, and protection. Together, we will face the dangers beyond our borders. Alone, no world can stand forever. Claire stopped at the center mark. He placed her hands at her sides and inclined her head slightly. It was a human gesture of respect, small but clear. Earth appreciates the invitation, Claire said. Her voice carried easily across the hall. It did not shake. We value peace and stability. We are listening. That was all she said. No promise, no thanks beyond the simple words. A few council members exchanged glances. They had expected warmth, maybe even relief. The speaker continued, explaining the alliance structure, shared patrols, combined research, mutual defense. As the words flowed, images appeared above the floor, fleets flying together, worlds connected by lines of light, enemies pushed back by united force. Many in the council believed this vision would convince humans. It matched what they thought humans wanted: safety without full responsibility, strength without isolation. Alex watched the images with a tight expression. He had helped design human fleets. He knew their strengths and limits. He also knew what would happen if those fleets were ordered by others who did not understand human tactics or values. He opened a private channel. They are showing the Unity visuals now, he said to Ryan Hill, who was listening from another secure site. I see it, Ryan replied. Same pattern as the last 3 alliances. They offered new species. First comfort, then control. Do they know we see it? Alex asked. Some do, Ryan said. Most think we are too eager to argue. In the hall, Claire listened without interruption. She did not react when the speaker mentioned shared command. She did not shift when the words mutual authority were repeated. Instead, she focused on the council members themselves. She saw confidence in many faces, expectation, not hope but certainty. When the speaker finally paused, the hall was quiet. The moment stretched. You may respond, the speaker said. Claire took a slow breath. The offer is detailed, she said. and we respect the time the Council has taken to prepare it. However, Earth requires time to review all terms fully. This decision affects every human world and every future generation." There was a ripple of sound across the hall, surprise, masked but real. "The terms are standard," one council member said, rising slightly from its seat. Its voice was sharp. "Many have accepted without delay." "Humans are careful," Claire replied simply. "We will respond soon." With that, she stepped back. The session ended sooner than the council had planned. Alex leaned back in his chair as the feed cut. "They expected a yes today," he said. "They still think they will get one," Ryan answered. "Maybe," Alex said, "or they think pressure will work." Hours later on Earth, leaders gathered in a secure chamber beneath layers of stone and metal. Screens showed the Alliance text. Analysts spoke in turn. Some saw opportunity, others saw danger. Maya Brooks stood near the central table, arms crossed. She was responsible for long-range strategy. She had fought in 2 border conflicts and lost friends in both. "This is not a partnership," she said. "It is a leash," some objected. "We gain protection," one leader argued. "The Council fleets are vast and controlled by others," Maya replied. "Once we sign, we do not choose when we fight or when we stand down." Alex shared his findings. He explained the emergency clauses, the hidden command paths, the slow erosion of independent action. Silence followed. "If we refuse," another voice said, "we stand alone." "We already stand alone," Ryan said quietly. "This just decides if we stand free." Back at the council, discussions continued without humans present. Some members were annoyed, others amused. "They will agree," one said. "Their delay is a ritual." "Humans fear isolation," another added. "They will not risk war." Few noticed the subtle shift in nearby systems. Human shipyards extended work cycles. Supply routes changed priority, training schedules tightened. Luke Parker walked the deck of a growing cruiser, listening to the low hum of its core. Workers moved with purpose. "No panic, no speeches, just preparation." "Are we rushing?" a junior officer asked. "No," Luke said, "we are being ready." Emma Collins reviewed civilian plans, evacuation routes, shelter capacity. She remembered old history lessons. Humans had survived worse when prepared. Above Earth, fleets did not move toward Council space. They stayed close, watching, waiting, and far away in the grand hall of the Council, confidence slowly turned to unease, though no one spoke of it yet. Humanity had not said yes. Humanity had not said no, but the silence carried weight and the stars seemed to wait with it. The days after the Council meeting passed with careful silence. No public statements came from Earth. No formal response was sent to the Council. This silence was not empty. It was filled with movement. Alex Carter barely slept. He moved between secure rooms, reviewing reports as they arrived. Shipyards across human space were changing patterns. Some shifts doubled, others merged. Nothing was announced, but everything was recorded. On one screen, resource flow charts updated every hour. Metals once used for civilian expansion were redirected. Power cores were rerouted. This was not panic work. It was clean and planned. Alex understood the message being built. Humanity was not preparing for show. It was preparing for survival. In a different part of Earth, Claire Mason sat alone in a quiet office. The room was simple: a desk, a chair, one window looking out over the curve of the planet. She replayed the council session in her mind, the looks, the tone, the words chosen with care. She knew the council believed delay meant fear. That belief was useful. She let it stand. A soft alert sounded. Claire accepted the secure call. "They are restless," Ryan Hill said. "Council envoys are asking when we will answer." "Tell them we are reviewing," Claire replied, "that we value clarity." "They will push," Ryan said. "Let them," Claire answered. "Pressure shows intent." Far from Earth, within council space, discussion had shifted from confidence to irritation. Some members felt insulted, others felt uneasy. "Humans expand shipyards instead of signing," one council delegate said. "This is not normal behavior." "They are young," another replied. "They posture." But a third voice spoke more carefully. "Young species do not build like this without reason." Scouts had returned with images. Human docks glowing with activity. Fleets running drills at odd hours. Nothing aggressive, everything defensive. "If they feared us," the careful voice continued, "they would rush to accept." That thought lingered. Luke Parker stood before a group of officers aboard a heavy cruiser still under construction. The metal around them smelled new. Lights flickered as systems came online. "We are not planning an attack," Luke said. "We are planning to be unbreakable." One officer raised a hand. "Sir, the Council fleets outnumber us." "Numbers matter," Luke replied. "But control matters more. We fight as one mind, they do not." Training intensified, not louder, not faster, sharper. Crews practiced damage control until it became instinct. Simulations focused on survival under command loss, under isolation, under overwhelming force. Emma Collins watched reports from civilian sectors. She worked with city leaders and transport heads. Drills were framed as safety updates. Infrastructure checks, people cooperated. Humans always did when treated honestly. Children practiced shelter routes. Factories reviewed emergency output. Hospitals expanded reserve capacity. This was not fear, it was memory. Humanity remembered its past. It remembered what happened when preparation came too late. Alex met with Maya Brooks in a secure briefing room. Projections floated between them. "They will force the issue," Maya said. "The Council does not like uncertainty." "If they threaten sanctions," Alex said, "we absorb them." "If they threaten force," Alex was quiet for a moment, "then they confirm what this alliance truly was." Claire received the formal message 2 days later. The Council requested a final response window, polite words wrapped around clear demand. She read it once, then again. "They are done waiting," she told Ryan. "Are we ready to answer?" he asked. "We are ready to speak," Claire said. "Not to submit." News spread quietly through human channels. Not panic news, not alarm, just truth. Humans might face conflict. Markets adjusted, people argued, some feared isolation, others welcomed independence. Debate was loud but focused. One question returned again and again. Would humanity choose safety under control or risk under freedom? In Council space, fleets repositioned closer to shared borders, officially for patrol efficiency. Unofficially as reminder. Human sensors tracked every move. Luke watched fleet maps update in real time. "They want us to blink," he said. "We won't," an officer replied. "No," Luke agreed. "We won't." Claire prepared her response. She did not write long speeches. She chose clear words. On the day of transmission, Alex stood beside other analysts. Maya watched silently. Ryan monitored external feeds. "Send," Claire said. Her message reached the Council chamber without delay. No emotion, no threats. Humanity thanked the Council for its offer. Humanity rejected any agreement that placed its forces under outside command. Humanity would not trade independence for protection. For a moment the Council hall was silent. Then voices rose, anger, disbelief. "They choose isolation," one shouted. "They choose weakness," another said, but some said nothing at all. Those ones watched the data feeds update, human fleets aligning, not advancing, not retreating, ready. Far across human space, sirens did not sound. Life continued. But beneath the calm surface, every system was awake. Alex exhaled slowly. "Now they know," he said. "Yes," Maya replied. "Now they decide." And across the stars, as Council fleets shifted and human fleets held steady, the galaxy began to understand that humanity had not refused peace. Humanity had refused control. The Council response came faster than expected. It was not a declaration of war, but it was close enough to feel like one. Trade lanes near human space were restricted. Council patrols increased inspections on neutral ships heading toward human systems. Communication carried polite language, but the intent was clear. Pressure had begun. Alex Carter watched the changes ripple across the map. Yellow warning lines appeared where green ones had been only days before. Nothing crossed into red. Not yet. "They are squeezing," he said. "Testing how much discomfort causes movement." Maya Brooks nodded. "They expect us to compromise." "We will not," Alex replied. On the outer edge of human space, long-range sensors detected Council fleets holding position just beyond recognized borders. They did not advance. They did not leave. They waited. Luke Parker stood on the command deck of a finished cruiser now fully active. The ship was quiet in the way only ready machines were. Crews spoke in low voices. Every station glowed steady green. "Status," Luke said. "All systems ready," came the reply. "No external lock, no weapons charged." "Good," Luke said. "Keep it that way." Orders from high command were clear. Do not fire unless fired upon. Do not provoke. Show readiness without threat. Emma Collins monitored civilian traffic as the first trade delays hit. Some goods slowed, prices rose slightly, people complained, explanations were given, honesty softened fear. This may take time, she told regional leaders. Prepare communities for patience. On council worlds, debate grew sharper. Some members pushed for stronger action, others urged restraint. Humans resist because they do not understand consequence, one delegate argued. Or they understand it too well, another replied. Reports continued to arrive. Human fleets rotating crews with precision. Supply reserves expanding instead of shrinking. Morale stable. They behave like a species expecting siege, a council analyst said quietly. Starve them, another answered. That suggestion unsettled the room. Claire Mason remained visible but silent. She appeared in scheduled briefings, repeated the same calm message. Humanity would talk, humanity would not submit. One council envoy requested a private exchange. Claire agreed. You place your people at risk, the envoy said. The council does not lose wars. Humans do not seek them, Claire replied, but we survive them. Alone. We are never alone, Claire said. We have ourselves. On the border, a small incident broke the balance. A neutral cargo vessel was halted by a council patrol. Its destination was a human outpost. The inspection lasted too long. Tensions rose, words were exchanged. A weapon powered briefly. Human sensors caught the spike. Luke's fleet received the alert. No weapons were armed. Engines adjusted. Move to visible escort range, Luke ordered. Slow and steady. 3 human ships emerged from jump space, positioning themselves between the patrol and the cargo vessel. Weapons remained cold, shields stayed low, silence stretched. Finally, the council patrol withdrew. The cargo ship continued. No shots were fired, but the message was sent. Across the galaxy, observers took note. Humans did not rush. They did not shout. They simply appeared where needed. Alex watched the incident replay. They are learning, he said. Are we? Maya asked. Yes, Alex replied. We are learning that patience unnerves them more than force. Pressure increased after that. Inspections became stricter, delays longer, but no direct attack came. Humanity adapted. Routes shifted, stockpiles deepened, production rose. Luke trained crews for scenarios where command links failed. Each ship learned to think independently while acting as part of a whole. If they cut our voice, he told them, we still know who we are. Emma coordinated with educators and leaders. Children were taught why drills mattered. Not fear, preparation. Stories spread of calm professionalism, of ships holding lines without firing, of restraint backed by strength. In council chambers, unease grew. They should have cracked, one delegate said. Why have they not cracked? Because they prepared for this long ago, another answered. New proposals were drafted, harsher ones. Some included limited force, controlled demonstrations. Others warned against it. A cornered species is dangerous, a senior voice said, especially one that prepares quietly. Claire received word of the proposals through indirect channels. She informed Earth leadership. They are close, Ryan said. Then we stay steady, Claire replied. No sudden moves. On the border, fleets remained aligned. Human ships stayed just inside their space. Council ships just outside. Between them lay silence. Alex studied long-term projection, casualty models, supply endurance, morale curves. We can hold, he said to Maya, longer than they expect. And if they strike, Alex looked at the screen showing human fleet dispersion, then they learn why preparation matters. No alarms rang that day. No battle broke out, but something shifted. The council no longer spoke as if humanity would bend. It now spoke as if humanity might endure. And that thought unsettled them far more than defiance ever could. The final shift began without warning. Council fleets moved closer to the border in slow formation. Not an attack line, but a presence meant to dominate space. Long-range scans showed weapons charged to low power, enough to threaten, not enough to declare war. Alex Carter saw the movement before most councils acknowledged it, his screens filled with motion vectors and probability curves. This is it, he said quietly. They want us to react. Maya Brooks stood beside him. Do we? No, Alex replied. We let them see we already decided. Orders went out across human space. No speeches, no alerts to civilians. Fleets shifted from readiness to final posture. Shields rose to full strength. Weapons stayed cold. Luke Parker felt the change as numbers updated across his command board. His cruiser slid into position with dozens of others, each ship spaced carefully, each crew steady. "Hold line," Luke said. "No advance, no retreat." "Yes, sir," came the calm reply. Council worlds, the mood fractured. Some leaders demanded action, others feared the cost. "They stand like stone," one delegate said. "This is defiance." "This is resolve," another answered. "And resolve is expensive to break." Claire Mason was summoned for one last address, not a request, a demand. She appeared before the council chamber once more. Her image was steady, her posture unchanged. "Humanity has chosen confrontation," the council speaker said. "Humanity chose independence," Claire replied. "Confrontation followed from your assumptions. You refuse protection," the speaker said. "You endanger yourselves." "We protect ourselves," Claire said, "and we do not endanger others by asking them to fight for us." Voices rose around the chamber. "Withdraw your fleets," one council member ordered. "We will not," Claire said, "but we will not cross your borders either." "Then this standoff will end in blood," another warned. "Only if you choose it," Claire replied. She paused before continuing. "Humans learned long ago that survival is not given, it is built. We prepared not to conquer but to endure. If you wish war, you will find us ready. If you wish peace without chains, we remain open." Silence followed. In the border system, something unexpected happened. Neutral fleets arrived, merchant groups, independent worlds, observers who had watched quietly until now. They positioned themselves well away from the standoff but clearly present. Messages followed. Neutral systems would not support forced alliances. Trade would continue with humanity. Sanctions would be resisted. Alex read the transmissions with widened eyes. "They are choosing sides," he said. "They are choosing precedent," Maya replied. "Everyone fears being next." Council projections shifted rapidly. Costs rose, risks multiplied. Luke received new orders: stand firm, no escalation. Hours passed, then days. No shots were fired, supplies held. Morale remained steady. Human systems adapted to reduced council access. Innovation filled gaps faster than expected. On council worlds, public opinion fractured. Questions spread. Why must unity require control? Why must protection demand obedience? Finally, the council called an internal recess. Fleets remained in place, but negotiations resumed behind closed doors. Claire waited. So did humanity. When the council returned, the tone had changed. "The alliance terms will be revised," the speaker announced. "Command authority will remain sovereign. Participation will be voluntary." Shock rippled through the chamber. Claire inclined her head. "This is a beginning," she said, "not a surrender." Fleets did not move immediately. Trust was not instant, but weapons powered down, patrols eased back. Luke watched the council ships withdraw beyond sensor range. His crew remained silent until the last signal faded. Then he allowed himself a slow breath. "Stand down to normal readiness," he ordered. On Earth, people learned the outcome in calm broadcasts. No celebration, no triumph, just relief. Alex leaned back in his chair, exhausted. "They blinked," he said. "No," Maya replied. "They learned." Emma Collins reviewed reports showing civilian life returning fully to normal patterns. Drills ended, reserves stayed. "We keep what we learned," she said. "Always," Ryan answered. Claire looked out at the stars from her quiet office. Humanity had not won a war, it had prevented one. And across the galaxy, a new understanding settled in. Humans did not seek dominance, but they would never accept chains again.